You think you're like Obi-Wan Kenobi and you can just show up whenever you want? You're not even real. I just lied to a freaking Jedi.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
I'm Jimmy Jones.
And I'm Jordan Jecker.
And welcome to Polar Bear Feces number 605.
The Lighthouse.
It's just Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Today's special theme is daddy issues.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be focusing a lot on fathers and father and dads.
And issues.
And issues. This episode was all about symbolism, you know. I don't think there was a real lighthouse. I think it was just a symbol. And in the same way, you know, we see Jin's boxers for the first time. There's this symbol of a flame on them. Like, I think that was really meaning something.
Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps it could mean the flames from which the smoke monster arises, or...
We see Claire has got an attachment to him now, so maybe it's Claire's fire for Jin.
He's not a bad-looking guy.
Yeah.
Or maybe Jin plans to set fire to his wife because she took so friggin' long to find him. Or, you know, Dogen could have a pet dragon. Fire breathing. Talking about Claire, we see she has some dynamite in her tent. You've got some Claire on you.
Oh.
Why do you think that dynamite's in there?
I don't know, maybe once she finds Aaron, she's gonna blow him up or something?
Makes sense, she's killing everything else she sees. Oh, hey look, a very innocent other. Whack! Baby killing machine now.
Gross.
Jin was so good at math in this episode. You remember that one part? He's like, Aaron's been off the island for 3 years. He's 3.
It's like grade, like university level.
Dude, I couldn't even figure that out. Like, it's one of those complex equations. Like, it's
Sort of
so
abstract.
simple. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's Locke's the substitute teacher. Ben is the history teacher. Jin could be the math teacher. You know, maybe he knows what the numbers mean. You know, he'll just go out and like figure them out. Oh, that's easy. Plugs them into his calculator.
He doesn't even need a calculator. He's just got a brain, a Korean brain.
And not Chinese. But we see that Jin's kind of joining this team now. It's kind of like, I don't want to call it Team Locke anymore. I want to kind of call it Team Friends.
I like that.
They're all kind of friends, you know. We got Claire and Jin and Saeed, Sawyer, whoever else, Christian. They're all really happy. I mean, Jack and all the grumpy people are the bad guys. I mean, all these people. Did you see Claire smile at the end of the episode?
Yeah.
Oh, I fell in love with that team. We see something disturbing in Claire's crib, however. Like, what was that thing?
Looked like a skeleton of some sort, but I don't even want to know of what.
I don't know. Some people are saying, oh, it might be Lord of the Flies, like a demon. No, I think maybe Claire and Locke had a baby together. I mean, they are friends.
Just let it rot or something.
Yeah.
She forgot she had it.
Or maybe it is Claire's baby, it is Aaron. He's been in the crib the whole time, and Claire's just kind of like, I'm gonna go out hunt. The smell arises from the crib of a decaying infant, and she doesn't even notice. Idiot.
Infections messed up her senses.
It's time to get back to our father issues. You know, I really like stories about Jack and his father. But honestly, you gotta admit, Jack is a horrible father.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk, but...
He goes to his son's piano recital, and while he's listening to it, he all of a sudden tunes out and he hears this violin. Like, he wasn't even listening to his own son playing. Reads some demonic books. Yeah, I'm gonna read you about this creepy little rabbit. Real educational.
He's a doctor, you should know better.
Man, what would you do if Jack was your father?
I don't know, maybe jump off a clock tower.
Jump off a lighthouse.
Get run over by a Dharma van.
Blow up myself in a submarine.
Yeah.
Speaking of bad fathers, we happen to have a bad father with us today. This here is Waldorf. Waldorf, why don't you tell the nice people at home what a bad father you are? What's that? You see? Jack also has a wife, we see. Now, or else he wouldn't have had a kid, like, it's just logical. Who do you think his wife is? I don't, last season he had his eye on Eloise, I think there was a bit of an attraction there. Could be. And there's always Claire, like, they didn't realize they were brother and sister in the alternate timeline.
That'd be kind of strange, but
a little bit, but I actually think maybe it's Charles Widmore.
That makes sense. If you think about it.
You look like Charles Widmore. Who is coming to the island? That's all that really matters. I've heard all these awful theories, like, what do they say, like Desmond?
Or Widmore, or
Hawking, Eloise. You know who's coming?
Who?
An army of children. Walt, Aaron, Gian. Dirty old people. I mean, we need a third team in here. Every war has at least 3 teams. We saw those skeletons in the cave. I mean, some people think they're Rose and Bernard. I don't know. I think it's a couple we haven't really been introduced to yet. Like, we were talking before, Locke and Claire. That's my guess.
maybe could be Adam and Eve.
Oh, you mean from the Bible?
Yeah.
That's true. Maybe the island is the Garden of Eden, and Adam and Eve were there, and which means Jacob is God and Smokey is the devil, and biblical reference. If you haven't read the Bible, do it, and you'll know the ending of Lost. We see at the end of the episode, though, Jack gets cursed. I mean, Hurley used to be the one cursed. Now there's kind of this role reversal. Hurley's the leader, according to Miles, and Jack broke a mirror. Idiot.
7 years for him.
It's gonna be 7 years of horrible things, like meteorite's gonna hit Jack's 10.
He's gonna gain like 9,000 pounds.
He's gonna step on a balcony and everyone will die.
Break his mom's foot or ankle.
Good thinking, Jack. Grandpa Ray will die. Thanks for demonstrating. One thing I really didn't like about this episode is we kind of see like this secret sponsorship. Do you notice the movie references? Oh, Indiana Jones. Oh, Star Wars.
Yeah, they've done that before too in other seasons.
Like, some of the audience might be laughing. I'm like, wait a minute. There's something going on. Like, I was thinking during this episode, and I think George Lucas is secretly sponsoring the show and dropping in all these things like, watch this movie, watch this one. Next episode, they'll probably look on a wall and say, well, look, there's some American graffiti on that wall. Or they'll need to open a door. What's the code? Oh, THX1138. I'll bet you in the season finale, George Lucas is going to make like a special appearance, just be like, talk about Indiana Jones 5. Oh, even more aliens than the last one. Well, that's basically all we have, except for predictions.
Woo! For our next episode, and it is called
In sign language, sundown. What do you think sundown means?
Sun Gets Shot, maybe.
Gets shot down. It's like in the war, and then some soldier yells, "Sundown!" Or
maybe Daniel Faraday, because he's had experience in war.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
In the alternate reality, that's what that movie was. Of course, the sun could set. That could take a whole episode. Like, our characters could watch the sun go down. And then there's, Michael. He could come back and he can't find Walt. And he's like, get my son down here. I think it's going to be a great ep. Well, we're out of time for today. But remember, Jacob made you special.
And he loves you very much.
Bye.
Bye.